Got a pair of 9-liter gilts in here, 9.9 and 9.10, and then the 4-7 is going to be the off-notch spot gilt in this group. 9.9 is going to be your fun-colored one, and I guess louder marked one. Just starting with the 9-liter hogs. Man, these hogs look like they're going to be they're on their way up, and that's what I like about them. One thing about these 9s, in terms of extension, these hogs are built really neat off both ends of their body wall, and extra in terms of length of hip and length of front end. Got a beautiful kind of silhouette about them, and these hogs' natural posture at the stand is very comfortable, and the way their spine sits on their rib cage, the way they attach in their front end. And probably my favorite thing is not only their bend and build, these hogs have got some bone to them. And, man, they've got intangibles that you can't feed no matter how hard you try. You can't feed build, you can't feed bone, and you can't feed silhouette. These hogs are unique in that regard. They are a little skinny when you get right in on them. And I would say, one of those deals, like I said earlier, you got a little time before the sale. These hogs are going to change tremendously in the next 7 days. And I would guess as these hogs continue to chunk and flesh, man, if their bone work stays where it's at, their joints stay where it's at, and their look stays where it's at, these hogs here are going to have a very, very fun run this summer. I think they're unique enough in their presence and bone to play early, yet I think from a maturity standpoint, as you begin talking about hogs that can play on into August, these hogs here are really going to hit their stride, come the eighth month of the year. Very unique hogs, and I know got a good sow backing them there with the 9-liter pigs. The off-notch gilt, like a talks over in the corner, that's 4-7. She's the more traditional, I guess, grayer colored gilt in the group, and I thought, one that offers some length, some symmetry, and some extension. One thing at the Farr Ranch, there's never any give in terms of design, elbow, and front foot. These hogs are assembled very good coming at you, and this one here, very feminine and got a hog kind of muscle pattern, got extra extension and length everywhere, and she is probably just a little greener because she is a little more extended and a little more elevated in her skeleton. That one to me long term looks like it could be a brood sow type that's got just the right kind of build and the right kind of balance. These hogs here look like they got feedability to them, and another good trio offered at the Farr Ranch.
Yeah, all three of these gilts are out of the board that they call Frank, and then backed by some sows. Those 9-liter gilts in here, the pair of them, their mom did well at a county fair there in northern Indiana, then goes to Indy and wins her class. And as we go around and watch some spot shows, it's really easy to find some bad ones. So when you find one that's able to stick out like this, their mother did, it was fun to watch her in her show career. Then going down to Indiana at the state fair, that's a tough spot gilt show to make it through your class there is quite a testament. So the mother of the 9s is real good. I think all three of these gilts are going to get along for whoever ends up getting these things bought. And then still, if you're in the business of making spot show pigs better, I think all three of these gilts have a bunch of value. If they make it to a sow lot once their show career is over, they're going to be stout boned and good looking. Boy, there's not a whole lot of changing you need to do. Just keep them growing, keep them doing all the right things. I think they're going to be good show gilts. They're going to be good show pig mamas. Actually, if we had more room at our place, I would like to take a handful of these things home and just kind of amp up our spot game, because I think all three of these things offer a lot of good, different kind of color patterns, different kind of maybe growth, some differences from a stoutness perspective. But I think all three of these things are going to do you quite a bit of good deal. Come in and see them in person, find your favorite one. I think all three of these things are very, very high quality.